Is the Bardiche the most underrated weapon in Daga Daga? In this game I'll be playing with Bardiche, analyzing my gameplay and showing it to you guys. Let's get right into it. Now, for my first fight of the match, I see the fighter being down in the room with a couple lines of chests, so I jump down, dodge some of his Franciscus and his crossbow shot, and I try to get real close to engage with him. Now, even though I get hit once, I still keep my spacing, and because of the long Bardiche reach, I can just poke him from high ground. Now, for my second fight of the match, I hear this one guy on the other side of the door. I hear him moving a little bit, and then be completely quiet after drinking a potion, and then pulling out his weapon. This is a pretty clear indication that he just drank an Invis pod. So, I go in the room and tell him I just heard him take an Invis pod. My man, if you think I didn't hear that Invis pod, you're very oblivious. I then act friendly with him. I'm friendly, but just dude, it's way too obvious. And then I backstab him. I have to fight though. For some reason my clip software just let me down though, so I'm just gonna have to move on to the next clip. Now, I spot two people fighting. It's a warlock and it's a fighter. I know from the pre-lobby that the fighter was in the lobby and he was very geared. So, I see the static portal being open and I just see if I can make a play on one of the guys. At this moment, I see the warlock backing off, which means I probably have some time to kill him and 1v1 the fighter. I also know this guy has 70% PDR, so if I'm gonna have any chance killing him, I have to kill him while it's still pretty low. Now, after killing the fighter, I went off to heal. My HP was very low, and I knew if I could just have a fair fight one-on-one with the warlock, I could probably win, because I have a bunch of magic resistance as a barbarian and I have very good max health. Now, after poking the surgical kit, I dodge a curve pain and then I run straight into his face. He can one-shot me and I can almost one-shot him, so I know if I just get a one-on-one with him and I have 200 health and a bunch of magic resistance, I'm probably gonna win the fight. Now I have about 1.5 minutes to loot all I want. So I started looting the warlock, which is pretty good. And then the fighter, which is very good. Also, the name of the fighter was Toast Fighter, and one of the best ranges in the game is called U-Toast. So I maybe think it's his fighter account. But anyway, after this kill, I just left.